Hello and welcome back to another video. Now, a lot of you have been asking whether or not I've sorted Mary out. Is Mary still going into limp mode? The simple answer is yes, she is. She did it this morning. So I'm going to try something today that I've never tried before, all thanks to one of you guys that made a suggestion that I do a forced DPF regeneration. And I wasn't sure if my little computer could do this, but apparently it can. So I'm going to try that today. I'm going to try and plug in my iCarsoft Diagnostics tool, and apparently this can actually force my Sprinter to do a forced DPF regeneration. Now, I've heard about this and apparently it makes a lot of smoke, so that's why I've come outside of the barn to try and do this experiment. Once again, I'm experimenting with my Sprinter so that you guys don't have to. So the first thing I need to do is plug the iCarsoft Diagnostics tool in, and it's simply down here. And once I've plugged it in, it will go through some kind of cycle telling me it's all cycling up. Right, now on here it says service. I've never tried this before. I keep thinking it's touch screen. It's not. We're so used to our phones. Yeah, I don't know if you can see this on the screen. Let me just have a look. So on here you can see it says DPF. Enter that one. There we go. Now I've got to choose, and I've got Benz and I've also got Sprinter. So obviously we're going to highlight Sprinter. Go down to that. Once again, I've never done this before. Sprinter 906, that's what my Sprinter is. Set ignition switch to on. Right, let's do that. Wish me luck, because I've never done this and I'm filming it in real time. If I can get my camera to stay there. Right, let's turn the ignition on. Ignition is on. F2, okay. Okay, communicating. Set ignition switch to off. Bit odd. Right, turn it off. F2, okay. Regeneration of diesel particulate filter when driving. Regeneration of diesel particulate filter. Okay, so I'm going to try and do a static test, so I won't be driving it. Let's go down to there. Hopefully you can see that. I don't know if it's too much glare on the screen. There you go. Enter. Set ignition switch to on. On. F2, okay. Risk of burn or injuries caused by hot exhaust gases. Oh, look at this. He's telling me all sorts of stuff now. Let's bring you back down here. I think I've got less camera glare down here. And it's darker. There you go, just so you can see what it says. Very hot exhaust gas. It emerges from the exhaust system. Rules of conduct and protective measures. The hood must be closed. Ensure that there are no objects in the vicinity of the exhaust pipe. Note, this process takes about 15 minutes. The engine speed increases approximately 2000 RPM. The pedal sensor must not be operated during this procedure. There you go, so basically I mustn't touch the pedal. Operate parking brake, move transmission into neutral position, start engine. Okay, right, so let's start the engine. Like I say folks, I've never done this before, so let's try that. Start the engine. Right, now let's press engine diagnostic lamp off, yeah, F2. Engine oil temperature 60 degrees, I think it is. Okay, communicating. Oil temperature is currently at 53 degrees, so we'll wait for the oil temperature to come up and then I'll press OK. Press F2, OK. There we go. It's working, it's doing it like it's saying. I'm not touching the throttle, it's doing it itself. As it says on the computer, it should hold it about 2000 revs. I'm not touching the throttle. Right, let's have a look, see what's outside, see if it's smoking. I was told that it would smoke a lot. It's a bit weird standing outside your van when it's revving itself. But it's working, that's the main thing. Wow, eh? Who'd have thought it? I didn't know this could do that. It says it's got 13 seconds to go. There we go. Just doing a countdown now. Who'd have thought it, eh? The remaining time is reduced. Oh, right. There you go, it's giving me another message now. The remaining time is reduced at an exhaust gas temperature of 570 degrees C or higher. The diagnostic unit must not be disconnected from the diagnostic socket during the procedure. Process can be stopped any time by pressing off the ignition. FOT, communicating, please wait. No, regeneration was not completed successfully. What is that then? That's weird. What did I do wrong? Let's do it again. Exhaust wasn't hot enough. Right, let's do it again then. Here we go, second time. Maybe the exhaust will be hot enough this time. It's a bit weird, isn't it? All that, and it says it wasn't successful because the exhaust wasn't hot enough. It says it's communicating and it's also revving the engine at the same time. Regeneration was not completed successfully. So I don't know what that is. Don't know what that means. Third time lucky, I suppose. There is another option. I can do a regeneration while I'm driving. Maybe I'll have to go for a quick spin down the M5. We'll try this again and then I'll go for a drive, I think. Well, there you go, that was a foul. So what I'm going to do now is take it for a drive, but obviously I can't film whilst I do that. It says I need to go for a drive and it will do some kind of test as I'm driving. So I'm going to go for a quick spin down the M5. Be right back. Okay, well I'm back from my test drive and I've got to say it was a complete success. The computer said it was initiating regeneration, and then after driving for about 10-15 minutes it came up and it said regeneration was complete and successful. There you go, I'll just show you what the screen says now, if I can get it, the light just about right. But now it says do not switch off the engine until the temperature is 400 degrees C. So I guess I've just got to sit here and let it tick over for a little bit. The value of soot content of diesel particulate filter should be 8 GL. No idea what the GL stands for. The value of ash content of diesel particulate filter should be 4.8 GL. Erase fault memory. F2 to OK. Right, so let's press F2. Temperature upstream 200. Soot content of diesel 5. Ash content 0. I guess that's alright then, isn't it? F1 cancel. Just if I press enter. Nothing. Okay, so the only option is to press F1. Which goes back to the beginning again. Well, there you go. I think that may mean my particulate filter has been regenerated. Right, it's all that's left for me to do now is wait for the engine to cool down. And according to that it already has, but I'm going to sit here for a couple of minutes more and then I'm going to put the kettle on, have a cup of coffee and regenerate my own energy. So there you go, hopefully you found this video mildly entertaining, slightly informative-ish. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Wish me luck, hopefully, fingers crossed, my Sprinter will no longer go into limp mode. I'll let you know. Thanks for watching, ta-ra for now. Jeez, this thing, honestly.